Hello, ambassadors. This is Amina Ali. I am coming to you today to speak about communication. Communication is that very, very long word that has long implications as well. Communication can start out very positive, and with the flip of a switch, with a comment, a wrong meaning phrase, it can turn from positive to negative. I've experienced that over my years, and I'd like to come and give you 3 points that I think would be very, very good in opening communication with our new ambassadors, especially those with different languages, those of foreign parentage, or those that we have never met and don't understand yet. When working with people from different cultures, the golden rule often fails to live up to its implied benefits. In fact, when we do unto others, we can run the risk of sending confusing signals, even coming off as rude, maybe offensive. So the 3 points that we're going to be talking about today helps us to understand what it is that we're going to be doing and then doing better. The first point is relationship versus task structure. Wow. If you're a mom or dad, and you have a set of things that need to get done every day, you may be like me and have sticky notes all over the computer, all over the refrigerator, at the front door, and maybe on the steering wheel of the car, just to remind you to get bread for dinner tonight. Some of the things that we are doing with each other are reminders of kindness, of integrity, of the building of friendships and relationships that we're going to take with us to the rest of our lives. So understanding that building that relationship comes first, we have to understand that imposing anything else before that relationship is built can murk up some troubled waters. Having a task structure in any relationship is goals. We're setting goals for each other and then for the relationship as an ambassador. And one of the things that I think we're going to do best is we're going to come across to each other in a positive way. That task structure will now be embedded into the relationship that we're coming into. And now it'll be an imposition of grandeur for each other rather than one person that is imposed of that task. What does that mean? That means that we're going to take a responsibility to give something in love rather than tell something for practicality. For example, I'm going to say something like, Mary, is it possible that we can call each other and talk? I have something I want to run by you, and I don't think it'll come across as well with an email as it would in person. Okay, that takes away anything that will allow it to be a dissonant with each other. Something that you may think I'm saying that I'm not saying, something that you're taking because maybe you're emoting it a little differently. And it will breed into point number 2, which is miscommunication versus misunderstanding. Miscommunication is that thing that we have when we miss that email. We don't get that text. We're on our way to the meeting and it's been postponed until 3 o'clock. And we don't get that information to better plan or better ordain the rest of what it is we're going to do. The misunderstanding is reading a text and maybe in a negative mode, and that text now comes across as a negative connotation when really it was a point of intention that they wanted to vibrate towards you. Case in point, if you have someone like my children and I say, I really don't want you doing that. As a mother to another mother, you know that look means you better not do that again. But if I say that to a comrade, I really don't think you should do that. That to me is an empowering statement. It's saying that I think you're better than whatever it is you were going to do, and that I think that you should rethink that so that you can do something that promotes who you are as that bigger person. So just me saying those same words in a different tone, hearing it from a different relationship, one being my child or one being my comrade, can help me understand a better way to receive it. If you know that I know that you're an adult, you won't receive it in that childlike stance. Likewise, my daughter is not going to receive it as though I'm talking to her as a business colleague. So understanding and understanding what it is that we are dealing with helps us to bridge a better gap. And lastly, of course, it's patience. So the third point in this is delving into a little bit more of patience. You're coming from a new country. I'm coming to you from an equally different country. Our language, our cultures, our customs are going to be different, and they are not going to breed the same understandings. So being patient, talking it out, getting into a better understanding of each other helps the relationship go from a task structure to a more receptive welcoming. Our miscommunications are less, and our misunderstandings have been eliminated, and that patience can't do anything but breed goodness. I hope this helps, and I hope that you check out the question at the bottom of this video so that we can better communicate as greater ambassadors. Until next time.